I thank you for tuning in to part 2 of this day out of flying. I'm flying November 20052, Cessna 172, and I've just arrived in the vicinity of the Montgomery County Airport. As the video begins, I'm established on the RNAV approach to runway 03, turning on to the final approach course of 027 degrees at Pekin, around 11 nautical miles from the runway.
Airport is coming into view. Oh, just got my needle. Perfect.
What I'm referring to is the glide slope needle on my Omni head. It just went active and will now provide me with accurate vertical guidance as I descend on the approach.
Props 901, safe approach, safe altimeter 3011, advise when you have information November at Pope, expect the visual approach runway 23, descend to maintain 5,000.
3011, we have November, head down to 5,000, props 71 currently, direct sand hills.
Props 901, roger.
At this point, I'm permitted to descend to 2,200 feet, but I've elected to stay here at 3,000 and intercept the glide slope a little farther out on the approach. The winds favor landing in the opposite direction, so I'll descend on the approach to pattern altitude of 1,600 feet, then break off the final and enter left traffic for landing in the opposite direction on runway 21.
Okay, we can go down to 2,200. I'm going to stay here at 3. I have a glide slope needle, and I'm just going to follow that down, which has just come off its peg, and it's beginning to move downward, and should center here momentarily.
Envoy 3968, change to my frequency, 133.0. Envoy 3968, Fable approach, Fable altimeter 3012.
And Fayetteville 20052 will go ahead and cancel with you at this time.
20052, IFR cancellation received, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Alright, see you on the way out.
I reset my transponder to 1,200.
Hey, just put VFR, needle centering, start down. Lights on. Gear down. Pump on. No pump.
I switch over to 122.8, the airport common advisory frequency, and announce my presence and intentions.
Montgomery County traffic 20052, Cessna 172. We're on about a 7-mile final for runway 03.
I am now following the glide slope as I descend down to pattern altitude.
Okay, we're low.
Light north sky 2663 X-ray over field for left downwind, runway 14 to Lincoln County. Light north.
There's 2,000 on the altimeter.
All traffic, Cessna 734 Papa Sierra is 4 miles out to the east now, inbound for touch and go.
All right, there's 1,000 feet. Let's hold it there. Montgomery County traffic 20052 is breaking off RNAV to runway 03 and our left downwind, and we'll be landing shortly on runway 21, Montgomery County.
North Shark 2663 X-ray, left base runway 14, going north.
Okay, lights are on.
Okay.
24, Compass Cap.
Lake Norman traffic, Cessna 7275 Charlie is 6 miles to the northeast. We'll set up for the left 45, downwind for runway 14, Lake Norman.
I'm established on the downwind, so I drop 10 degrees of flaps and start reducing speed.
Traffic 32 Charlie, left base final runway 24.
Carb heat on, reduce power, and start down. Flaps to 20 degrees, and turn left onto the base leg of the pattern.
And Montgomery County 052, downwind to base leg, runway 21, full stop landing, Montgomery County.
Lake Norman traffic, Cessna 7275 Charlie is 4 miles to the northeast. Set up for a left 45, downwind for runway 14, Lake Norman.
Turn on to final. Flaps to 30. Everything looks, sounds, and feels good. So we are a go for landing. I'll have a quartering right to left crosswind as I land. Flaps up and brake while rolling down the center of the runway. This airfield does not have a parallel taxiway, so I turn the airplane around on the runway and taxi back toward the ramp.
Montgomery County 20052 back taxi, runway 21 back to the approach end, Montgomery County. Carpedian. Lights off, camera off, and action.
I always make it a practice to stay on the center lines whenever possible. It's free insurance that helps to keep you out of trouble, especially when taxiing at a strange airport or at night. I'll pull off the runway, stop on the ramp, and take a few minutes to set my avionics up for the return trip. That's going to do it for this video. Watch for part 3, the start of the trip back to Monroe. Until then, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.